What's
What's
up?
good, my guy?
How y'all doing?
We doing
Chilling, chilling.
good, man. Chilling, chilling,
Said let
chilling,
me hang
bro.
out a few minutes. I saw y'all on here.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you. We appreciate you. Word up, word up.
Coach,
We
I
just
want to
talk.
say this. I want to say this real quick, Coach Ken, like, because I feel like outside of this, because people on his show and on the gram, we're very familiar with you, but on like in the main stage, you don't really get that much publicity. You the man, though, bro. Like I just want to let you know, that, like from an outside from another boxer that don't rock with you, like they don't train with you or nothing. Once you hear that, bro, you lit, bro. Like I've seen you work the corners of people I sparred and all. I hear the shit you say. You fire, bro.
I
Like for
appreciate
real, for real.
it.
Yeah,
I try to stay low key when I'm out there, though.
yeah, I
Mm,
respect it.
yeah,
I appreciate you.
Coach
So, Coach,
Kenny, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
no, it's your
No,
show.
go
Handle.
ahead, man. Go
Come
ahead. You got
on,
it.
Zab,
Nah,
stop
okay.
playing.
When I start talking, no, I'm just saying. Coach Kenny in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The trainer to one of the most biggest fighters of the game right now today, Gervonta St. Davis. You know, go ahead, Mills.
Well, Kenny has been waking up in the morning and watching Lomachenko. Like I've
I watch
been,
him. I watch him every day, man. If they gonna fight, I'm gonna know every fucking thing he do by the time they fight.
Mm-hmm.
And if he
Mm-hmm.
change it up, it's too late in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work for about a couple rounds.
Yeah, I don't think that. Look, Mill. Look, what I just told you, Mill. You know my prediction already. Look at that. I told you that shit is not gonna happen. I give it about 3 rounds before Tank start figuring that shit out. Then they're gonna get the ass whooping.
You're gonna dial in
now,
on him.
now
I
the
ain't
I
gonna
thing.
love
say
I love that I love that fight though. And that's a banging ass fight, like for real, for real. And I like Tank really the man, bro. Like y'all really got something special going on, bro. Cause like son really again, like talking to you as a fighter and a fan, but as a fighter, bro, like watching him, I'd be like, this nigga is different. Like I'm not even just talking about the fight. I'm talking about like the way he handles press conferences, the way he talks to the media, the way he talks to the opponent before the fight. Like everything be like so like to him it coming off natural, but for me it's like damn, that was genius. Like the way he gets into people's head and he does it different every time. Bro, I'm really like a fanboy. Like I be like, damn, this nigga next level. For real. So it's
So,
dope watching.
so Coach, you put up a picture this morning on IG. It was the next opponent of Shakur Stevenson. You po- you posted up, if this was Tank's next opponent. Um, Talk to me.
No,
What was?
I posted that it was Tank next opponent. Some people inboxed me like they had a problem with it being Tank next opponent, but they don't have a problem with it being Shakur's next opponent.
Mm,
That's
mm.
why I did it, just to see the feedback. So if it was
mm,
Tank, if it was really Tank's next opponent, everybody had a problem with it.
Oh, so you feel like that would have been like you? That's your feedback. That's what you got out of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's funny.
that was smart to
Now,
put out there. That was smart. That was
did
smart to put
they
out
were
there.
arguing that Artem was a guy that was winning and possibly beat Frank Martin. What would you have to say about that? Have you seen that fight?
I didn't see it, but I don't like when people say they could have beat somebody if they was in the ring with him already. Because if you could have beat him, you would have beat him. It's no such
Mm.
thing. I could have beat him if y'all already fought and you lost. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you in that ring with him, if you could have beat him, you would have beat him.
Mm.
So he couldn't beat Martin because he would have beat Martin. You know what I'm saying?
That, oh,
So now looking at him a little bit, what do you think about him and Shakur next week?
If Shakur is 100%, hopefully he's 100% this time. Shakur's supposed to stop this dude, man.
Supposed to stop him.
Yep, he's supposed to stop this dude. No excuses.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah. I don't think that. there should be anything wrong with Shakur now. You know what I'm saying? I think that if fighters have elements going into fights and they know they're not gonna perform to the best of their ability, I think you should just like say that in the beginning. Like, yo, man, my arm is hurt, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna
Just
do the best I could
like
do.
when Tank went up against Pitbull Cruz, his hand was hurt 2 weeks before the fight, and everybody knew it. But not everybody, but
Boxing fans.
we decided to take the fight, but shit hit him again in the fight. But he won the fight. That's all that counts.
Yeah, yeah. So it's probably fair to say if Tank hand wasn't hurting, he would have been
He'd have stopped
on the
another statistic.
on
He'd have
that
stopped Cruz.
on that list. I
He'd have
believe
stopped.
You
so.
can't say he would have stopped him because you said if
No,
he
no,
would have stopped him,
no.
he could have stopped him. He
His
would have
hand was
stopped
definitely hurt though.
him.
But
You said, no, I'm just saying, over what you just said. You said earlier, if he would have did, you could have did it, you would have did it.
Now,
So,
if his hand wasn't hurt, he would have stopped him.
uh,
You know when you could tell, you're like a badass person in the game when you look at your resume and you start to see how it ages. Like Tank, he fought Pitbull Cruz, beats him with one hand. Now he's champion at 140 pounds. He beats Mario Barrios. He's a champion at welterweight. So it's aging well. His
that's
resume, he
crazy.
actually
Exactly.
beats him.
Exactly.
I'm watching that right now. Yeah, it's crazy.
What you think though? As far as the Loma fight specifically, right? Um, what do you see that he's overrated? I overheard you say he was overrated.
He was a great amateur boxer. 400 amateur fights. He was great amateur boxer. That's all I see.
mm.
He threw hella arm punches. I don't see what everybody talking about. Tank, I'm gonna say it, man. Tank gonna fuck him up.
Mm.
Mm. So
shit.
what you going for? Early or late? Like what? Early or
Man,
late?
Tank gonna fuck that man up. It ain't going 12 rounds.
Oh shit. I mean, I know what 4, 8,
I don't
7.
like to say it because their team gonna fight to get past the round I predict. You know what
Oh,
I'm
I
saying?
got you. Right.
If I
I see
say
what
if I
they're doing.
say 6, he gonna try his best to make it past 6. You know how that go.
Yeah. Okay. I
And
got
Tank
you.
gonna
I
fuck
got you.
him up, man.
I got you. I got you.
Coach, how do you feel that in an interview with Shakur, he says that he was asked about that matchup with Loma and Tank, and he said, I wanted to see that, 2 years ago. You know, he doesn't understand why it's happening now. Do you
Tank,
feel like
Tank,
it's kind of?
Tank is his own man now. So what's happening now? Ain't nobody speaking for himself now. He control his destiny. Why is everybody okay with everybody's okay with a prime Loma fighting a young Tank? Now we got a prime Tank fighting an older Loma. What's the problem? What's the
Mm,
problem?
mm.
That was dope. That was dope.
You know what I'm saying? We got the ball and we gonna run with it. What the fuck?
So, do you? Obviously, people are saying this is a big fight for you guys. Obviously, it's like country for country. Do you feel like the American fan base will embrace, Tank for that fight? Like for the
Oh
culture.
man, listen. Our biggest cavity in this country is racism. If they can't find a white person to do it, they'll find a white person anywhere to do it. When Larry Holmes was champion, they tried to get Jerry Cooney to beat him. Ronald Reagan called Jerry Cooney's dressing room and wished him the best.
Mm.
It was on St. Patrick's Day. They put all the goddamn security in green jackets. They made Larry Holmes walk to the ring first. He was the champion. See, it's always some bullshit when it comes to us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's our worst. If Our biggest problem in America is racism, man.
Right.
When Mike
Facts.
Tyson went to jail but when they tried to say he raped the girl, that same month, Tommy Morrison fought for the WBO heavyweight crown. It ain't go their way. He got beat, but it was supposed to have been Tyson went to prison and we got a white champion. That's what they tried to do, but Ray Mercer put a halt to that shit. But people didn't catch it. America is fucked up with racism, man. It's terrible.
Mm.
So they want Loma to win, even though he's not from here. Our own people want Loma to win. They
Why not?
racist. It's racist, man. Come on, what else is it?
Mm.
Why
I
not?
ain't scared to speak on that shit. That's what people say. I got a problem with speaking facts, the truth. I don't turn my cheek when I see bullshit because I ain't scared about what other people might say or think. I speak the truth. If you go back
But
and
not all of us feel
research
like
what I
that.
just said, you'll see it. Go back and look. Go back and look at Ern Pryor and Abuelo fight. Don't look at the fight. Look at the celebrities in the audience. Look at the celebrities in the audience. Racism, man. Shit was terrible, man. I don't just watch the fights. I watch the audience. So-called these celebrities, man. I watch everybody. I read lips. Man, go back and look at these old fights and look at the audience and read their lips. Some of y'all favorite celebrities, man, racist as shit. Zoom in and read their lips. I've been doing it for years, man. I just shake my head. People don't see it though, you know.
What would you have to say about that, Zap?
No, I mean, he got a good point. He got a good point. I mean, just that us as, you know, Afro Americans, we make it look and seem so easy that we sidestep that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, shit just doesn't bother us. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, but then after a while, you get fed up with the shit, and then you explode. Like Kenny is doing right now. You're like, I'm tired of this shit, man. Listen, I got something to say.
Keep the shit
You know?
100, man. Keep it 100.
So, what would you guys have to say in every boxer's career? They have to have that rematch in their career. Would you have to say that they in every fighter's career they have to have it?
Yeah.
Have to have
Every
what?
Every fighter's career they have to have that one rematch.
You said rematch?
Yeah.
based on if you took a loss,
It depends on the situation, you know?
right?
Like Floyd. Everybody said he lost to Castillo. Remember? Floyd came right back to show people what he gonna do to Castillo. They said he lost to Madonna. He came right back to show people what he gonna do to Madonna. You understand what I'm saying? When Duran beat Ray Leonard the first time, he was the gold medalist. He come right back to show people what he gonna do, what he could do with Duran. You know, so I think it's hard to have that rematch.
I think rematches are great. It
I
shows.
just hate when they do the rematch and it go both ways. One time I win, one time you win, and they never do the rubber match. I don't like that.
Mm,
I think Sim Rockman and Lenny Floyd should have did a rubber match.
should have been one more chance.
One more fight. Because they both
So
got the
do
win over each other.
so
You know?
it's so is it safe to say you feel like all rematches should have a rubber match
If I
if it
win
goes
one and they win,
yeah,
it's have a rubber match.
should have a rubber match.
Yep.
Okay.
Have that rubber match.
What do you guys think about Turki Alalshikh?
Man, I don't know about that one, man.
I think he's dope.
Taking
Like if he
taking
doing
over
what
taking over all the boxing, nah.
now, if like on the surface they trying to make it sound like he's trying to make one boxing union so that everybody can fight. So on the surface that sounds dope, but in reality that's not what's happening. Like even like everybody gonna like for example if he buys out Golden Boy, you know that's gonna come with a caveat. Oh, you gotta put this person on fights. So it's really gonna be the same thing. We just now gotta watch the fights that he's promised De La Hoya and the fights that he's promised Bob Arum. It's just gonna be one person monopolizing. I don't like it, but like the way they're selling it, it sounds dope. Like, I'm like,
This
it
shit is
sounds.
like the streets. You do your thing over there, I'll do my thing over there, and then you got somebody coming in trying to take over our shit. It ain't gonna happen.
Right. Facts, facts.
It's
I
the
like it. That's
same
dope.
platform. It's just a different business. You understand what I'm saying? Shit ain't happening. You got too many alpha males that want to make their own money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shit ain't happening.
What would you have to say about that, champ? You know what? The brother's coming over here. He has great plans that it seems to be coming over here to do it injustice to the sport, which he feels like is going to be injustice and going to help everybody. I mean, I haven't seen the full layout of his blueprint of how he want to, what I'm saying, put the game out. So I can't really speak on it. I don't know. I don't know. Is it good or is it bad? Because it hasn't been demonstrated yet. Yet we have not seen. I mean, if it's the 5-on-5 thing, that I don't know. I don't know too much about that. I don't know. But I don't want to. Like as a professional sport in boxing. The way I came up traditionally, it was like a you and your team sport. It's not about I mean you and your team, meaning your trainers, your cutmen, your conditioning trainers, those guys, not another teammate is fighting. So on points and scores. So no, I don't know how that's gonna play out. It's gonna be a little weird and different at first. You know what I'm saying? People gonna look at it like what the hell's going on? Because we're used to a certain tradition of fighting. But if he can come and put something together that's gonna be dope, where what I'm saying, if I heard right, health benefit, health insurance, taking care of the fighters after fighting and all that. If all of that's included and what he's really saying, then
If
yes, I think
he
it's
can
gonna
make
be
that happen, yeah,
yes, it's gonna be a justice to what we got
yeah.
already. But if you can't do that and you're gonna structure everything else and then leave that part out, then no, I think that we should leave it the same way. If that's the situation at hand.
What could be the damages in a negative way?
It could just be we change our sport and we change our rules and we're not accommodated or we're not benefiting off of the change when traditional boxing has been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this forever and it's been great. You know what I mean? Yeah, people, it's a system to this fighter. Fighters know you get the large amount of money and the large checks. Why? For you to put away and take care of yourself after boxing. You're giving all your money at one time. Now there is no later, there is no tomorrow, there is no homeboy, there is no homeboy, no put away, none of that. Fighters don't believe that. You don't have that. You don't have none of that. If you don't do for yourself when it's your time and you up, we're gonna speak facts here, motherfuckers. If when you up, if you ain't putting away, later on you ain't gonna have. That's it. I tell fighters straight up. There is don't let nobody gas you about we're gonna possibly put it. No, fuck all that. If you don't do for yourself now while you up and you doing great, it's not gonna be there later on. You know what I mean?
Real
You're gonna be a
shit.
fighter out here that's gonna have to go find a job. You're gonna have to start from scratch and start all over again. You know what I'm saying? Just that you'll start all over again in regular life, but you'll still have your superstar resume.
Mm.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So
now watching like mostly all the Americans praise Inoue the way they do. Do you feel like he might go out his way to try to get a tank fight?
listen, man, anyway have to. There is nothing else. There's nothing bigger for anyway than for him to move up and fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Where else can he go to make the big name, to make the big noise, and make the big money? It's one way.
Nowhere.
And all roads lead to Tank. Plain and simple. So I commend Inoue for stepping up. That's that ain't no punk. That ain't no punk shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean now, supposedly the young man is his country takes care of him, so financially he's set and good. So he's not doing it for the finance. You know what I'm saying? So if you stepping up and you taking on this situation, please know what you're doing. It's not just don't try to step in and say, let me try out on legacy.